So far this year, Tesla has rallied 173% into the middle of June, and investors are wondering if this trend can continue. Obviously, we had this really nice bull flag form over the last several months, and then we did break to the upside. This is a bullish pattern, and you could have made a really nice profit playing the break here on some calls. Now, from an overall structure, looking at the long term here of Tesla on a technical level, you can see that it's likely to try to push up here and retest this upper trend line, which is right around $296 to $300 a share. And of course, if you look at price, you can see here that this area has acted as resistance in the past, right around $314 a share. So I'm looking at two zones here. We can test this area at some point in the next few weeks. If we do reject, I do expect us to have a strong move to the downside. I'd also be looking at tech or QQQ, even SPY. Since Tesla is a large company, it will move with the overall market. If it does reject here and SPY and QQQ looks weak, then it's likely to have a strong push to the downside. And I do have a bunch of different price targets here depending on if it does break above or reject. If it does break above, I'd look to see it test this $314 a share. If it comes back down, retest this trend line, that will be a retest and it'll likely be a bullish move to the upside. But if it breaks back down into this zone, then it's likely that we'll continue to have a stronger move to the downside. And I have all my price targets here. Now, Tesla, from an analyst perspective, is at $202 a share is the median rating. And you can see here on TradingView all the lows, the average, the current price, and the max. I think this is useful to get an idea of, is the current stock overvalued? Is it undervalued? Is it fairly valued? That's just a quick and dirty way of looking at it. Now, price to sales is at 11. Price to earnings is at 79. Now, those are high ratings. It is a growth stock. It has grown at around roughly 50% of revenue over the last 5 years each year. So we'll see if that continues. That is pretty high for a company of this size. So, Tesla is delivering about 1.3 million cars per year annually. Is that going to continue into the future? We had this strong move to the downside at the end of last year. This was driven by slowing demand in China, as well as price cuts, which hurt Tesla's margins and profitability. And we've seen a dip in free cash flow, and it has been trending lower over the last several quarters. So if that continues, that would not be a good sign for the longevity of the stock price for Tesla. But people speculate Tesla can still push higher even if it's not doing well from an economic standpoint. But ultimately, in the long run, the true value of the company will be reflected in the stock price. So that's something to consider. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you're interested in learning more, we do have a free trial for our Discord where you can sign up and join our community. And with that, we do also have a free Zoom library. If you're new to trading, you can learn a lot there just watching some videos that we put together. So make sure you check that out. I'll link it down in the description below. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.